Ever seen a UFO yourself? Or wondered about extraterrestrial life? Well, these people have.
Close the trunk! Close the trunk!
And they lived to not only tell the tale, but also show the evidence along with it.
Isn't that bizarre?
So, if you thought that we're really alone in this vast universe, think again, because these shocking pieces of evidence suggest otherwise.
One, you have a fighter pilot who knows the sky. He knows what should and shouldn't be up there.
While on a routine mission, a pilot was flying a reconnaissance aircraft when he spotted something strange. A mysterious object in the sky. It was cylindrical, around 20 feet long, with a dark surface that had lighter shades in the middle. The pilot ended up capturing some of the most puzzling UFO photos ever taken, as the object floated effortlessly in the air, unaffected by the plane's jet wash. After a while, the object began to climb, so the pilot sped up to capture more photos. But by the time he returned, the UFO had vanished without a trace.
Nobody's had craft that are cylindrical like this, without wings, without any typical structures that we normally see on aircraft, but it has positive lift. There's no propulsion system on it, and yet it's up in the air.
Alien-like creatures spotted. This time, it was a hiker who captured the strange world of extraterrestrials. Deep inside a mountain cave, a mysterious creature was spotted from a distance. It looked like an alien of some sort. It had a white head, a black body, and it seemed like a strange energy was coming off of it, almost like radio waves. Just when he thought it couldn't get any crazier, the creature quickly vanished back into the cave, just gone. Could this be proof of strange beings living beneath us? We better watch out next time we plan to go cave exploring. Nightfall alien encounter. The encounter, recorded deep in the jungle, is everything needed to leave you in shock. A guy camping alone stumbled upon what seemed to be a crashed UFO. Armed with only a flashlight, he was inspecting the mysterious craft when suddenly he heard a noise behind him. He turned, and there it was, an alien hiding in the branches. As soon as he shined the light on it, the creature quickly hid away. Curiosity getting the better of him, he decided to follow the sounds to investigate. He was moving cautiously, and the video showed that he was clearly shaken. And then, suddenly, out of nowhere, the alien jumped out right in front of him and attacked. How crazy was that? Now we don't know whether he made it out alive or not, but let's hope he survived, 'cause we need answers, right? Alien interview. I am sure you have never seen an alien give an interview before. Here, see an alien being interviewed, and what it says is truly mind-blowing. The alien claims to be from the future, saying that it traveled not through space, but through time. It explained that we all live the same life, just in different moments. It's like we experience each other's lives, and not being alive is just a human idea. This interview challenged everything we know about extraterrestrial existence as well as ours. What do you think about this?
So I take it aliens took over our future. Sort of human.
Alien examination.
They were small, they had large heads for their size.
In what looked like an alien autopsy being carried out, a team of doctors, fully suited in protective gear, were carefully examining a mysterious being laid on the table in front of them. The surgeons could be seen carefully examining the strange humanoid. Now the internet has been divided over the validity of this footage. Was this just a movie prop, or could this be real evidence? You tell me. But before that, have a look at this other clip. The creature here looked like a small female alien. Yep, how crazy was that? The scene felt straight out of a science fiction movie, honestly. As the autopsy began, the details started to get even stranger. The whole time, the person watching it all seemed to be in pure shock. unable to believe what they're seeing. Everything about it looked so real. It almost felt like the real deal. So my conclusion is that we have actually captured the aliens and just hiding them from the rest of the world.
The heads were very much larger than the body. That was out of proportion for the size of the body, the head.
UFO technology. According to some people, the US might be trying to build its own UFOs. Rumor has it they're using pieces from mysterious objects that supposedly crashed on Earth. If true, they'd be studying these parts to understand the technology, hoping to unlock secrets that could explain how alien crafts might work. Over the years, stories have circulated about secret programs where engineers and scientists study this possible alien technology. Could these projects explain the strange flying objects some people see in the sky? These crafts sometimes move in ways unlike any plane we know, and people wonder if we're actually seeing these secret experiments in action. Pyramid UFO sighting. Moving forward, this video takes us over Egypt's ancient pyramids, where something strange happened. A mysterious, pyramid-shaped UFO was spotted hovering directly above one of the pyramids. It rotated slowly in a circle, almost like it was studying the ancient monument beneath it. The shape of the UFO was perfectly pyramid-like with sharp edges, making it look like nothing from Earth. The way it aligned with the peak of the pyramid left many wondering if there was a deeper connection. Was it just a strange coincidence, or is there something more to this mysterious event? Mysterious alien movement. This alien eerily standing still had its head face down. It looked as if this mysterious being was paying close attention to something. Then, suddenly, its arm moved in a precise, purposeful motion, something only it seems to understand. The way it moved was unlike anything we'd expect, almost as if it was communicating or performing a task, perhaps. The unsettling calmness of this whole moment raised more questions than answers. Some said it was actually trying to contact its community after being caught by the people, and some said it was cursing us, humans. It could be as we have been experimenting for so long on them. Alien undergoing tests. It's the videos like this that make me question if we are the villains for aliens, or are they doing something wrong? I mean, look. How the doctors were performing tests on this alien-like creature lying still. It was definitely an alien. The creature was breathing calmly, as if completely unaware of the doctors working around it. They seemed to be entirely focused on their task, carefully conducting their tests and experiments. The whole setup felt eerie. According to the online spectators, it was actually a secret government experiment video that somehow got leaked. What's your take on this? Let me know in the comments below. Alien taking a nap. An alien can be seen lying down in this video, almost like it's taking a nap, probably in a laboratory somewhere. Every so often, its eyes open just for a second before it closed them again, as if it was drifting in and out of sleep. It was quite an unusual sight, almost mesmerizing, to see this creature in such a peaceful state. Could this creature be thinking, dreaming, or was it just observing? Something unknown, perhaps? The calmness of this alien raised a ton of questions. More importantly, what was really going on here? This strange behavior left a lot to the imagination, which was running wild, right? Mummies of Nazca.
Tridáctilos, 3 dedos en manos, 3 dedos en pie.
A bunch of researchers made a shocking discovery and found the alien mummies of Nazca. These mummified bodies were found underground in diatom mines, not in a UFO wreckage as some might have expected. They were 3 distinct beings, each one with 3 fingers on their hands, along with unique features. During a Congress session in Mexico, these mummies were displayed, and the scientists even took X-rays to study them further. However, it's now been confirmed these beings were organic and lived on Earth at some point all those years ago. Crazy, right? UFO vanishes. High above the mountains, a UFO was spotted flying through the sky. But what was really strange about it was the fact that a circular, hollow cloud was right in its path. It almost looked like a portal to another dimension. As the UFO got closer, it looked like it was headed straight into this cloud, and then, in the blink of an eye, it completely disappeared. And just as quickly, that portal-like cloud also vanished, leaving no trace. It was like the UFO and the portal were not even there. Could this be a gateway to somewhere unknown? We may never know. UFO mystery. In this video, the camera showed an open field where something strange happened. A UFO appeared to be hovering low, as if it was pulling something up from the ground. The video was a bit blurry, so it's hard to tell exactly what's going on. Was the UFO drawing up soil? Or maybe an animal, like a cow perhaps? In just a few seconds, the UFO seemed to finish whatever it was doing, and it quickly took off, leaving the spot empty. This short clip raised so many questions. What exactly was the UFO doing, and why? Alien autopsy uncovered. If you still don't believe in aliens, perhaps this next clip might just make you a believer. The doctors were using dissecting scissors to open up the chest of a mysterious being, which was a common technique back then. Turns out it was an alien being, and the way they were using the tools seemed quite professional. It looked like they knew exactly what they were doing. As the procedure continued, one doctor then removed a small piece of tissue, calling it an organ, while others placed it into a jar, I'm guessing for further study. This is what you'd expect in a forensic or scientific case, where samples are taken for deeper analysis. Could this be the remains of an alien or some other life form? It was definitely strange and thought-provoking, that's for sure. Strange object in sky. Here is a scene where someone spotted an unknown object in the sky. The person filming zoomed in, and as he got closer, the object became a bit clearer. It looked a lot like a UFO. Its shape was almost classic, like what we'd expect to see from a flying alien saucer, making it hard to dismiss as anything ordinary. The object just hovered there, not behaving like a plane or a typical drone. Some might think it was a setup, or maybe just a drone or some clever trick, but others were convinced it could be the real thing. Whatever it was though, the sight was both fascinating and mysterious. Utah monolith.
It's very difficult to get anything out there, let alone a 12 feet tall slab of metal.
Out in the middle of a remote desert with no roads in sight, there stood something strange. A huge triangular metal structure, about 12 feet tall, was firmly rooted in the ground. This strange object, often called the Utah monolith, looked like something from another world, a towering metallic prism glinting under the sun. But there was something even weirder. By using Google Earth, people found that it had been sitting there unnoticed for about 4 to 5 years, and the discovery of this shiny monolith was just getting attention now. What do you think it was? And why did it go unnoticed for so many years? Let me know in the comments below.
Sighting of this odd metal monolith looking like some kind of otherworldly portal.
UFO being transported. A large truck was driving down the road, carrying what looked like half of a flying saucer on its back. Of course, people began wondering, could this be an actual UFO on its way to Area 51, or was it just a big mix-up? The video was captured on a phone, showing the truck moving along with this saucer-shaped object in clear view. With so much talk about UFOs lately, this sighting had only added more questions. Whether it was a real UFO or something else, it left everyone curious and excited. UFO on truck. People in California were sharing clips of a big truck carrying something that looked like a flying saucer. Now, some believed it might be part of a UFO, possibly heading to Area 51. But was that really what was going on? Or could there be another explanation? Another theory also circulated. It claimed, well, actually, it blamed the spooky act on the government. The alien enthusiasts believed that it was an actual UFO being carried out by government officials to a safe side, a place where no locals could enter. It could be possible since many officials have announced publicly that they have contacted aliens. Military films UFO. Here's something you don't see every day. A video had been circulating on social media which showed military personnel filming a strange aircraft in the sky. It was a UFO. However, this one looked like a pyramid, flying smoothly through the air over a mountain. It had a triangular shape, and as the camera zoomed in, it captured the object moving steadily across the sky before disappearing into the distance. It was a fascinating sight, and the fact that the military filmed it further added to the mystery. Alien encounter. Here's a crazy video from the forests of Argentina. A UFO appeared, and out came an alien with its distinguished white body and other alien-like features. The creature was walking towards the person filming, but then it hit something, probably a log. That became a lucky charm for the person filming it, and he got the opportunity to leave the eerie site. But the eerie UFO mystery was still there. It made the people believe in the alien invasion theories a bit more. Gray alien in forest. In the middle of the night, deep in a dark forest, someone captured footage of what looked like a tall, gray alien moving between the trees. This figure seemed to be around 2 to 3 meters tall, with that classic gray alien look we've all heard about and seen in those sci-fi movies. The sighting was so clear that many were calling it one of the best recordings in the world of ufology. Imagine seeing this yourself right in front of you. Spooky, right? Roswell alien found. 2 beings believed to be aliens from the famous Roswell UFO incident were finally found. Yep, here they appeared to be lying in some kind of ventilator-like capsules. They were connected to several wires, almost as if they were under medical care or being treated. The scene looked quite eerie, with these strange, otherworldly figures resting in these chambers. Many think this was evidence of the government's secret handling of the Roswell crash. If that's truly the case, then they are obligated to deliver answers. Were these really the aliens from that historic incident? If so, what have they been doing with these? The mystery around it keeps people guessing. Sighting near Area 51? Area 51 had always excited people. So, a group of curious people decided to visit Area 51, knowing how strange things can get in that mysterious part of the world. As they approached the border, the person filming captured something truly wild on camera, an alien. But before they could even react, the alien vanished into thin air, leaving everyone in shock.
Where'd it go? See that?
They couldn't believe what they had just seen. You won't want to miss this one. Watch closely and decide for yourself if what they saw was real or just part of the mystery.
Close the trunk! Close the trunk!
Alien's hand movement. The video starts with a man searching through a dark cave while everything around him was pitch black. Then all of a sudden, he spotted something strange, an alien being right in front of him. And what's more astonishing was that it appeared to be breathing. As the camera zoomed in, the alien raised its hand and then seemed to be making a strange movement, almost like it was trying to convey something. After a moment, it lowered its hand and the clip ended there, leaving everyone wondering what just happened. While it was a creepy and mysterious moment that's hard to forget, nobody knows what that thing was. How did it get there? And why? Alien face to face. In this wild clip, a man could be seen standing face to face with none other than an extraterrestrial being. Yep, it was an alien, and these guys seemed to be right in the middle of an intense conversation. He was pointing, making gestures like he was trying to explain something, or maybe even negotiating. It almost looked like they were striking a deal. The whole scene felt quite off. something straight out of a sci-fi movie, and yet it was all happening right in front of everyone. Whether it was all real or staged, it was one encounter that was bound to leave you curious about what might have been going on here. Strange sighting in Ethiopia. This strange sight was captured in the mountains of Ethiopia, where a flat UFO was seen hovering in the sky. Locals spotted a shiny, disc-shaped object quietly gliding across the sky. The mysterious object moved slowly and made no sound. It even disappeared behind a large mountain. But that wasn't the end. A few moments later, it emerged on the other side, slowly moving forward. Why didn't they try contacting the authorities is something I don't understand. Probably they couldn't believe their eyes, or they were under the influence of some extraterrestrial energy, but it certainly left everyone with more questions than answers. UFO or balloon. A busy highway was filled with cars speeding in all directions, but among all the usual traffic, something really strange stood out. A UFO-shaped object being carried on the back of a truck. It almost felt like they were watching a sci-fi scene come to life. The object had that classic flying saucer shape, and it got everyone wondering. Could it actually be a UFO? Or maybe just a big balloon on its way to someone's birthday party? Whatever it was definitely one mysterious sight. What do you think this could be? Mysterious statue. In this video, a guy can be seen walking around an abandoned place that looked like it's from ancient times. As he walked down some stairs, he came across something totally unexpected. He spotted a statue sitting on the ground, but it's not like any statue he's ever seen before. It was made of stone, but what's strange was that the statue had no head. It looked like a priest or someone really important, but the missing head made it even more mysterious. The whole scene left him wondering about the history behind this eerie statue and what secrets it might hold.
This is absolutely insane.
Pill-shaped UFO. A photographer caught a strange pill-shaped UFO in the sky. At first, it looked like a tiny glint in the sunlight, almost like a metallic object reflecting the sun. The photographer thought it might just be something shiny, but as he slowed down the footage, things got even stranger. The UFO lighted up at both ends and changed color from silver to brass, flashing brightly at times. It was late afternoon when the photographer captured it, and the slowed down footage gives us a better look at this mysterious object. You can really see how odd and unexplainable it really was. Alien mystery. In this video, captured in Ilha do Mel in Paraná, Brazil, a mysterious creature was spotted that left everyone baffled. In the footage, there is a strange figure standing in the open, and it's quite hard to make out exactly what it was. There was an otherworldly feel to it, something nobody had not seen before. It looked almost as if it was not from our world at all. Its shape and posture didn't match anything familiar, giving it an eerie presence that felt almost surreal. The mystery of what this creature was remains unsolved though. Mysterious figure next to UFO.
What is it? Wait, go on, shine it?
In this next video, a group of people were taking pictures near a strange, huge object. It was a UFO reconstruction. While they were trying to get a good shot, something strange showed up by the signs in one of their photos. At first, it looked like a moth, but it was too detailed and solid to be that. So the group began wondering if it was some kind of a floating figure, or energy perhaps. It was hard to tell, but it seemed too clear to just be smoking or something in front of the camera. This puzzling mystery kept tons of people up at night.
No way. No way.
Mysterious silver UFO sighting. Here is an incredible UFO sighting captured in stunning detail. A silver metallic flying saucer was seen moving smoothly over people's homes. It was so clear that it almost seemed unreal, but the claims of many onlookers made it convincing for the people. With how detailed this thing looked, could this be one of the most convincing UFO footage ever? What's your take on this? Let us know down below. Alien seen on road. In this video, a quiet, narrow alleyway held quite an unexpected sight. Right between traffic cones, there sat something mysterious. It was an alien. For a brief moment, it glanced directly at the camera, but then quickly looked down again, almost as if lost in thought. The movements were so subtle, they were barely noticeable, seemed to be breathing really calmly. The whole scene had an eerie feel to it. It was like we were getting a glimpse into something otherworldly. Could this actually be an alien, or is there some other explanation? The mystery lingers, leaving viewers questioning what they've just seen. Mysterious UFO light show. A triangular-shaped UFO was soaring through the sky when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a bright light beamed down from it. It looked like something was falling, almost drifting toward the ground. But just moments later, that same thing can be seen pulled right back up into the UFO, moving as if it had been alive. The entire scene felt mysterious, like it was part of a hidden mission. What could be happening up there in the clouds? This sight left everyone with so many questions, along with a sense of wonder about what might really be going on. Strange finds in Mojave.
Isn't that bizarre?
Something wild happened in the Mojave Desert while this guy was camping and exploring. First up, there was this strange army-built structure designed just for water. It seemed like they had pumping stations here, but it was all kind of odd. It's one of those places that makes you stop and think, what in the world is going on here? He captured the video and asked the online community for an opinion, to which many responded and called it a UFO landing space. It could be since the eerie circle and the weird silence make it feel weird.
It's a really weird satellite view. Yep, sure enough. Wow, look at that.
UFO in the fog. On a foggy morning, a strange object was spotted flying through the sky, almost like it was just floating there. At first, it was hard to make out what it was, but as the camera zoomed in, it became quite clear. This was no ordinary object. It was a UFO. You can see it pretty clearly now, flying smoothly through the fog. And it didn't look like anything ever seen before. What could it have been? And more importantly, what was its purpose? Now, don't go anywhere, because I have got even more mysterious sightings to share with you, so stay tuned. Alien caught sleeping. This next video shows an alien sleeping peacefully, with the camera focused only on its face. Okay, it might be sedated, but nothing could be said for sure as the location of the video is unknown. It's unclear all of this was happening in a lab or some open space because the background was quite dark and hard to make out. What was even more strange was how calm the scene looked despite the mystery surrounding its environment. So, was the alien just being observed? Or was it really just resting? No one knows. The lack of details only makes the whole situation more creepy. UFO over ocean. Next up, a UFO can be seen flying high above the sea on a bright, sunny day. It was moving slowly at first, almost as if it was scanning the water beneath it. The object seemed to float effortlessly, with no clear sign of what it was actually doing. And then, without warning, it stopped in midair, as if it was frozen in time. For a few seconds, it just hovered there, and then, just like that, it vanished into the sky. There was no sound, no trace, leaving behind questions. What could this have been, and what was it doing? Pyramid UFO. In this video, a person can be seen driving along a highway when suddenly he spotted something unbelievable. Up in the sky above the mountains, a UFO in the shape of a pyramid was soaring through the air. It was a clear, sunny day, and the driver couldn't believe his eyes. The UFO just hovered there for a while, making everyone wonder what was really going on. Could the similar shapes mean that the pyramids in Egypt were actually made by aliens? And this time, when paying a visit, they got the attention of a person. Well, the theory looks quite convincing. What do you think? Lightning speed. On a sunny day, an American was having a chill day when his day took an unexpected turn. He filmed a UFO slowly moving across the sky. It moved steadily, getting closer for a brief moment, before moving away again. But then, it suddenly sped up, racing across the sky and disappearing in the blink of an eye. A dog nearby started barking, reacting to the strange sight. I'm sure the UFO's sudden burst of speed left everyone watching in shock. This strange sight made us question what's really out there in the sky. And now let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. This video, captured on an Argentina's highway, has got the people on the edge. It showed a flatbed truck transporting a mysterious object, which upon closer look turned out to be a UFO. The mysterious flying saucer sparked interest among the locals, with many blaming the government for carrying out a secret UFO mission. Now, how much truth lies in this viral story is still not known, but one thing's for sure: this was an actual flying saucer that the officials tried to hide. See you next time!